No, these are for little kids. No, these are for adults because there's a bitch too. I don't know. I like my chicken nuggets.
You done?
Um, yeah,
We gotta.
we're live
Yeah, we're live. We got a thing to do.
because it's Monday night. It's 8 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's time to start your week off right here on Play for Keeps, the show on Nerd Initiative. This week, we're talking about fast food tie-ins. Sorry, kids, you're out. Mickey, with fries, please. Push the button.
All right.
All right, that's much better. Now I have you on the right camera because you know what? Looking at your face is the best thing possible.
Oh,
But as well, that's how I start off my week off, right? With my homeboy, my partner, Mickey CWK. All
Right
right.
on.
But let's start off talking about me because you know what? Hey, I'm on him. Well, welcome back, Nerd Initiative. My name's Off the Cuff Tom, the pop culture connoisseur. And with me, as always, he puts the drive in my drive-through. He
Ooh.
is the voice of Nerd Initiative. He is Mickey CWK Smith. Mickey, how was your week, my friend?
It was good. Yeah. Excited to talk about fast food tie-ins because that's a big part of my childhood.
Yeah, it really, really was. And speaking of big parts of your childhood, you know, being the kidults that we are, did we happen to have any pickups this week?
This is the second week in a row where I did not pick anything up.
So, and that's okay, folks. We are adults. We have things to do. We you know,
I have a big old pile of loot waiting for me in Big Bad Toy Store, but I haven't hit the button yet to send it to me.
I too have something coming from Big Bad. It's only because I think everybody knows I recently moved. I apparently didn't update my address, so my spider armor Mark III figure from the 94 series is floating in the ether in I don't want to know where, New York. The worst part is like it made it all the way to my distribution center in my old town and then got kicked to another distribution center in way the heck upstate. Like it didn't even go back to Syracuse. It went to Rochester.
Oh my God.
You know?
Why?
Dude, blame Doc Ock. Let's be honest.
Okay, I'll do that.
I did. I mean, you know, if we're just gonna say acquisitions of the week, I did get a new TV.
Hey, that's good.
I did get a thing for collectibles at home. It is a fugly, ugly, old piece of wood bar that sits in the corner that looks like it was your dad's liquor cabinet from 1963. So I absolutely love it.
That's awesome.
I ran some LEDs through it already, but you know,
right.
Sometimes if you got to go to dad's liquor cabinet. But that's really what's going on with us right now. But let's talk about what's happening around the world in toy news. Man, I'm good at these segments. This just in, I'm wearing basketball shorts.
So am I.
I just say it's hot in our offices. A lot of sexy going on.
Up first, we have a little Four Horsemen figure obscura. Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
The Jersey Devil, yo. This is all.
That might be actually something out of New Jersey I like.
There you go. A 1/12 scale figure, approximately 8.5 inches tall, from horns to toes. Their first
toes. Excuse me, those are.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hooves. My bad. This is our first cryptid in the Figure Obscura line, and it is a articulated deluxe action figure. 41 points of articulation. Will come in a 4-color window box package with a removable background display cover and character-specific packaging and details. And as you can see, it also comes with a mug and some pins, and I think that's it. This is pretty cool, though. I'm digging it.
Okay, Kat, you're the second best thing out of New Jersey.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let me make it third best because I have one friend that supersedes you.
Uh-oh.
But I still love you anyway.
Bummer.
Wait, the good thing is 3 is the magic number.
It is.
Pop culture reference. Dude, this looks so good.
It really does. It also comes with a full color booklet with more information on descripted from the Pine Barrens of New Jersey.
Okay, now that makes me worried because if it comes with all this extra stuff, do we have a price point on it?
Not yet. No. This is just like a release announcement, but we do not have a wait. Sorry, it is now available on the Store Horseman website for $65.
Really?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Figure, mug, pins, booklet, premium, 41 points. That's a great price.
It's really good, isn't it?
That's a genuine and great price. That's shut up and take my money.
Not bad, not bad. But yeah, this would be a great collection for like cryptid fans, which I know a few. This may end up being a present of some kind. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around cool stuff, I think. Right on to the next. Huge anime, very popular. If you don't know who this is, what rock have you been under? Monkey D. Luffy. Right here, baby.
Well, you know my One Piece story, right?
Maybe.
That we didn't start watching it up until not this past, but March of 2024, and have caught up to everything.
Oh man, you're a beast. I have not.
Oh no. This is blame Mrs. Cuff. This one's all her.
All Mrs. Cuff.
This is all Mrs. Cuff. I just jump in and go, what happened? What happened? What happened? And go, super, whatever.
This is obviously not obviously, but it is from SH Figuarts, and this is the Marineford arc, I guess is how he.
Yep, that's
looks.
Yep.
I am not big into One Piece because of the daunting amount of episodes, but I did watch the live action show on Netflix and absolutely loved it. So I think I may continue that if they continue that production.
They are. They definitely are. The last time they did do a teaser on One Piece's or on Luffy's actual birthday.
Yeah.
In show, that's when they did the teaser for the next for a character showing up, and it was a very specific reference.
Yeah.
You guys all know I love Figuarts, and because this is such a popular line, I could see One Piece Figuarts going the way of.
Ooh,
sorry about that. It just knocked the wind out of me. I could see the One Piece Figuarts going the way of like Dragon Ball Figuarts. That the price point's going to start high and then all of a sudden just come down.
Yeah, I got a few more frames of this young gentleman right here. Obviously, great articulation on the SH Figuarts. I like there's like 3 or 4 face swap outs, which is pretty cool too. So that's awesome stuff.
Face swaps are kind of hard. Now, mind you, most of the figures I have in Figuarts are all helmeted figures. I believe there is a Tony Chopper Figuart. I know at my house in my wife's collection, we have the not Best Action, but it's Anime Heroes line. And they make a really nice Chopper. And Ban Presto, also who's under Bandai, which is Figuarts and Tamashii, so on. That is also real big as far as the look, honey, it's Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, bye. So I was working remotely and my mouse started moving, and apparently and yes, I did yell at the dog today because I said, I'm 43 years old. I am not going to have an incidence of the dog ate my homework online. So, all right, now my spare mouse is down here. But yeah, so swap outs. I've had a few figures like this where you'll pop the face plate off.
Yeah.
It's it really comes down to the molding, how well they do this. But yeah, it's figure arts. You know me, I'm always down for figure arts.
Always
More
good.
than ever.
Always good. So McFarlane, gold label. We're getting. I'm pretty sure we already had a Batman Rebirth character, but I think this is a re-release with a soft goods cape, if I'm not mistaken, as opposed to a plastic one. And alongside of it, the Rebirth Batmobile, which is pretty cool, by the way. Like it really shades of animated series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but just give me Keaton.
Yeah, for sure.
All that. Just give me Keaton.
And you know, McFarlane, baby. If they do anything well, it's Batman.
Yeah, I got
over
well.
and over.
The thing is, the only thing I'd say is, I got nothing to add to this because I literally have nothing from McFarlane. I was kind of taking inventory this week as I'm still putting up figures and festooning the office, and I still have no McFarlane.
I have a plenty of Batman. I think I have the first Rebirth that they released too, so no need for me to pick this up. And the Batmobiles are cool. I'd really like to have them. I just don't have anywhere to put them. So it's like I got the Keaton one, and I was like, I think that's going to be it for me until I get some more space or something. So
yep, and that's why I was glad with my biker mice I was able to find space for the 6 8 inch long bikes, and then their puff of smoke stand.
Right, and it's always really cool because I noticed. I guess it's not good for McFarlane, but a lot of them end up getting more reduced because I feel a lot of people probably feel the same way I do. I don't know. Could be something else, but every time I look, one of the Batmobiles is like 50% off or something. So yeah, there you go, Batman fans. Boss Fight Studios been in the news a lot lately. Last week with the Garfield figures, this week with Hellboy, right? So these are some 1/12 scale action figures featuring Hellboy. I don't know how to pronounce Grugach, and Lobster Johnson.
Somebody call Ken. We need Ken.
The Wild Hunt, which but these are cool, man. Hellboy is 7.5 inches tall. Lobster Johnson is 6.5, and the Wild Hunt is 4.5, which is the little boar character you see there. They come with a lot of cool accessories too. I want to make sure I got that picture. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Like I like Hellboy. It's sometimes his design, and I guess this goes back to just comparing the comic version versus Ron Perlman version.
Yeah.
I like that big old chunky, and I see they tried to make him barrel chested, but when you got that big old barrel chest and you got dinky arms and
legs,
I'm sorry, head and shoulder teasing, no.
Yeah. It's the comic edition, it's supposed to be
That's fine
that way. I'm with you though. I don't have a Ron Perlman Hellboy in my collection. I want one. So I hope one day. I know they've released some in the past, but one day I hope to get some kind of cool figure from Mezco or whoever it is.
NECA would do a great one. As a matter of fact,
God, I wish.
I hid NECA on our list tonight.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
I did.
Can't wait to see it. Classic WWE fans, I guess.
Hold on. It's a reference I can actually do.
Yeah. So this is the Mattel Creations official retro 4-pack coming August 28th, I believe. Yep. They feature the Ultimate Warrior, King Harley Race, Virgil, and Bobby the Brain Heenan figures. Authentic throwback features a complete set of 6 figures. This is only 4, not 6. So I don't know why it says that. But yeah, you've got like the whole box pack that comes together. It's really cool. I used to have a lot of these. Oh, wait, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. A lot of these style wrestling figures when I was a kid, where they would like either their arms would go up and down, or they would like do the He-Man thing where they twist and punch. Had the ring and everything. So when I saw this, I was pretty excited. The little kid in me was like, yes. But then I was like, I don't really collect wrestling stuff anymore. So
the one thing that I do like about these Mattel figures is that they stay in scale with the LGN figures. So it didn't matter where you were in your wrestling journey in the 80s. When you got your figure, you got your figure.
Yeah.
And I love how Kat said, "Where's Ken when we need him for figures like this?" Oh, it's not just Ken; it's Ken and Sammy and Rich. And I will say, I'm happy to see these, but also a little skeptical, simply for the fact that at my local comic book shop, there is a 3 foot by 1 foot deep bin full of LGN figures.
Nice. Open ones or like
open, just dumped in there because like, hey, we're gonna buy your lot, and then go, oh crap, we got all this stuff.
2 for 1, baby.
Yep.
Now on to this really cool Willy Wonka Lego set, right? What do we got here?
I didn't see this one coming at all.
Oh, hey, we got one more Lego after this. So, inspire nostalgia for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with this Lego Ideas classic movie set for adults. It could be for kids too.
A-Falls.
A Lego brick recreation of Wonka's Chocolate Factory is packed with authentic details. Also includes 9 Lego minifigures of beloved characters to bring iconic scenes to life. You can turn the dial to set the chocolate waterfall in motion. You've got like Oompa Loompas on the Wonka Tanya. Is that
Wonka Tanya?
Yeah, Wonka
It's
Tanya.
the Wonka Tanya.
Yeah, so this is like that whole chocolate river scene in the movie.
Is it getting slow?
Dude,
is it raining? Is it
so creepy and awesome. That movie was totally a horror movie. Okay, guys.
Oh, absolutely. I like it. I don't know how I feel about all. I hate to say this, all the brown pieces.
Okay.
I mean, I get it's Chocolate River and whatnot. But I could definitely see some folks adding on to this. All right, hear me out here. We could definitely see some space figures, especially tubes, and we have Augustus Gloop stuck in the tube. Yeah, I can see some folks really modifying the heck out of this.
Yeah.
Heck, you could even take the the ideas set from I think this year or last year and do Mike TV in front of the camera.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would be really cool. I would dig that. That would be cool. Somebody get on that. I want to see it.
Yeah.
But also in Lego news, this one is a big one for me. The Black Pearl baby.
Yo.
Man, 2,862 pieces. Will include minifigs of Captain Jack Sparrow, Elizabeth Swan, Will Turner, Marty, Hector Barbosa, Anna Maria, Joshua Gibbs, Cotton, and Pintle. I don't know who all those are, but that is really cool. This will be available in late September or early October.
All right, so 2,000 pieces licensed figure. I'm just gonna say $329.
It doesn't have a price up yet, so we won't know until next month probably. But it's gonna be expensive, as all these things are.
Yeah, don't chill, Matt.
Oh man, yeah. But this is really cool. I really like Pirates of the Caribbean, and this one's gonna be, it's gonna be on my mind. But I'm probably not gonna buy it because it's gonna be too expensive. I'm still saving up for the X Mansion.
Yeah, no luck on finding an official number just yet.
It's definitely going to be in the 2 to 3 range, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, because you know me, I usually base IP at 15 cents per piece, so on and so forth. But this has a lot of little pieces that might be able to slide under the radar, like one pegs or one little bit. So you might get it for $279.
Yeah, maybe if we're lucky. Let's hope for the best. And finally, from Amazing Yamaguchi or Voltec, Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Or this would be technically,
it's Yami
Yugi. Yeah, so
it's the Pharaoh.
Yeah, it's already up for pre-order. How much is this, real quick? $79.99, which is Revoltech. That's about standard for them.
I have, you know what I do? I think I have one Revoltech figure, and I'm not a fan of it.
They are usually a little different than most.
And I think the reason I don't like it is because Revoltech can be sometimes a little bit sensitive.
Yeah.
And the one I have is also one of the skinniest and tiniest figures ever. It's called Jack Skellington.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I would be okay giving this a second chance with Yame Yugi.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, particularly GX. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, this comes with the figure, 4 face parts, 10 hands. Good Lord. And 3 types of card parts, a dual disc, a coat, Millennium Puzzle, and display stand. So, yeah.
Well, the hands make sense because you have to have hands holding
That's true.
cards. You have to
Yeah.
have pulling. You have to have, you have to have the hand flip over the card. Ooh, I wonder what card faces we'll see, like Dark Magician, Exodia.
You think
Okay,
they would
Cat's a 5Ds girl. Okay, see,
you
that's
think
what I like.
you think they would include, specific card art on the little
Oh, I would say absolutely they need to.
That's cool. I would hope so, but yeah.
Yeah.
I dig it for sure. Yeah. All right. Well, that's toy news, my peeps,
Nice.
for this week.
Well, are you feeling hungry?
I'm starving, my guy.
Well, let's take a bite out of this topic. And the reason being we're doing this is recently, as a matter of fact, this past month, McDonald's has released another adult Happy Meal.
Mhm.
So out of that vein, we thought of, hey, what could we do that would be collectibles from fast food that's not the toys, but, it was purchased separate, available with purchase of a large fry or medium drink or whatnot.
Yeah.
So on the menu tonight, all available items are from fast food restaurants, but again, no kids meal toys. So hopefully you're thirsty because we're going to start off with the easiest thing that was selling. And you will find out, folks, there's going to be a lot of stuff on this list that comes from McDonald's. And it's simply because they are it's McDonald's. You cannot stop McDonald's.
They are the kings of merchandising for sure.
But I started off with one very interesting one. These are Anchor Hawking Depression-style milk glass stackable coffee mugs from 1976.
Heck yeah.
All right. Now, I do have Birdie, the early bird, down there just to be cute because I thought it looked adorable on the slide. But interestingly enough, McDonald's breakfast started off in 1975. These mugs were used to try and promote to get people in. Birdie wasn't introduced until the early 80s. And trust me, you do not want to see what Birdie's original form looked like. It's nightmare fuel. So I put in a great picture of her 1987 redo, where all the McDonaldland kids did get their updates. That was also after the whole big thing with Sid and Marty Krofft and so on and so forth,
I want to see what this original Birdie looks like. Sorry. Give me a second.
Good old.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nightmare fuel.
Okay. Yeah. That looks like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, the real big reason is that McDonald's actually was going through a big, huge lawsuit with Sid and Marty Krofft because one of the designers that they had from HR Puff and stuff, even though it only ran for so many episodes, went off and helped design the original McDonaldland. And then they went,
like, that's a little too much, guys.
Mm-hmm. And then in 1981, anybody who's a Muppet fan, you guys need to remember the Great Muppet Caper, the follow-up to the Muppet movie. They went across the pond with a frog, a bear, or whatever, And these were great glass. I remember my next door neighbors had these. I didn't have these ones. This was also the same year I was born.
Oh, yeah.
But fun fact, next slide.
Beep.
May cause lead poisoning.
Oh my God.
Because by today's standards, the yellow paint contains so much cadmium that it's now 10,000 times the percent advised to be used in distribution of plate and flatware.
Wow.
This also goes back, if you folks don't happen to know, about Fiestaware back in the 60s and 70s. They were also synonymous because they used too much cadmium in their food. Or in their plateware.
So there was a lot of glasses from McDonald's.
Oh my God, yeah.
At what point did they stop? Like, was this the one where they were like, did we make it to Smurfs and Garfield?
Oh, yeah, trust me, you don't like Mondays. Followed up by 1983, we had Camp Snoopy. Now, Snoopy sounds, this is like a little kid's thing. Well, this is right around the same time where Snoopy was still very popular on TV with the specials and the Great Pumpkin and the Christmas. I also want to point out this is the part where McDonald's in their marketing was doing this McDonald's and You promotion. If you take a look down there in the bottom right, the McDonald's and You promotion was really, really big as far as trying to make going to McDonald's a family experience. Not like, we're going out for dinner tonight, darling. We're going to have a Big Mac and a Coca-Cola. But more of the, hey, we're here. Our arms and doors are open. Come on in, because it's McDonald's and You.
Well, this is when it was a much warmer place to go to.
What do you mean, man? Just get my beef burrito.
Yeah.
Or breakfast burrito, whatever the heck it is. I don't eat breakfast.
Look, man, you could smoke in McDonald's back then.
Dude, do you know how bad I wanted to put an ashtray on here?
Badly.
So bad.
Non-topical today. You can't smoke anywhere. But once upon a time, you'd be eating your little Happy Meal chicken nuggets, and somebody beside you was just dragging off a cigarette.
Dude, my dad used to all the time. We had
mine too.
We used to have actually a McDonald's right across the street. And when I say street, we're also talking it's an 8-lane high, or what? 12-lane highway through the middle of town. Where I went to school. And when it was report card day, we would go across the bridge and have lunch there. And I realized something years and years later. My original McDonald's growing up as a child, which I always thought was so cool and special, never had a drive-through. And I never realized that till I was 30.
Bummer.
Because you just drive up, you walk in, you get your stuff, and you go. We never thought, oh, hey, why don't they have a drive-through?
Yeah.
The Burger King on the other side of the circle does. The Checkers has one. Why don't we have one?
That's hard to believe.
It really, really was, considering when it was built and everything. Like it's the classic retro brown shelf, like you saw in Loki season 2 McDonald's.
Oh man.
But sticking in with McDonald's, especially as much as we enjoy that, you start your Monday right off here. There's somebody else that absolutely hates Mondays.
These were the best.
Once again, 1987, McDonald's did it again with the classic Garfield mugs. Now, if you take a look, I have 4 down there on the bottom.
Yeah.
With the blue, yellow, green, and red ones. These are a little bit harder. These were the second wave. And to try and find pictures of them was damn near impossible.
Really?
Yeah. And I can tell you, out of this whole original run, I had the green one. I had the yellow one. And that was it. Out of the second run, I had yellow.
So I had all 4 of that original run. And I'll give the short story now. My grandmother was like huge into McDonald's, like back then, like for herself, not and for us kids, But
really,
she was one of the people that would. I don't know if it was a big deal back then or what. I know people do it all the time now, but would walk in and be like, "I want to buy one of every Happy Meal toy," or like these glasses. I want to just go ahead and get one of each. Like she would collect everything from McDonald's. So it was like kind of part of my childhood. Anytime you go to grandma's or hang out with grandma, we're going to McDonald's, right? So these things were pretty prevalent. Happy Meal toys and these glasses were a big deal around my house because I would get to take them home a lot of times. So yeah, I remember seeing these glasses everywhere. I drank a whole lot of Coca-Cola and Pepsi out of these things.
Well, I will say, folks, and if you don't know, you can go to most fast food places if you are a collector or whatnot, or if there's some particular franchise that you like and they're doing the Happy Meal toys or Kids Meals toys or whatever you want to call them for whichever place. You can go in and purchase just the toy.
Yeah.
Make sure that you get somebody who might be a little bit older on the register, because trust me, you get these kids on there and say, yeah, let me get the Happy Meal toy. And what would you like in your Happy Meal? No, there's a button on there. No, there's a button on.
Just a toy.
There's a button on your thing. I actually did that. What was it? It was the new Happy Meal that they were doing with the McDonald's minis, the little McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
Just toy. And then, I just bought 3 and got 3 fryers.
Yeah. You know what? Just give me a drink. Give me something. Whatever.
Yeah, I want a small fry and Happy Meal toy. Now, this interesting picture, folks, is actually from what I found at my local antique shop as I was walking around.
Very cool.
So these are still out in the wild. Okay, so if you take a look, and we're just going to start up here where I'm at. We've got the Adventure Ronald McDonald Land glasses. So you had Big McCheese, you had Big Mac. You had Ronald and Grimace, and then next to it is You Can't Outdo the King. That is the Burger Knight from Burger King.
The burger.
Okay, and then you'll see I did find several of the Garfields.
Yeah.
And we'll just go down below the furthest one on the right. A pin set from the Olympics
Cool.
through McDonald's. Racing, and I believe that is a Bill. I don't know. I don't do racing. I can't see the picture very well.
Oh, it's Bill Elliott. I can tell you. I did do racing. Back then, I did.
Yep. And then next to that, and this is where it kind of got real squished. Those are baseball promo glasses from Coca-Cola through McDonald's.
Very nice.
And then unfortunately, I got a little too much glare on this. This is the McFish card game.
I did not ever know about that.
So this was right around the same time when Burger King tried to make coming in for dinner an experience and have servers and popcorn and items specifically just at dinner time. McDonald's was trying to also bring you folks in too. So this was probably about 92, 94, because I'm still living in my original neighborhood. And to do that, to keep you at the table, they would give you these playing cards, and you can still find them online. But it's literally just Go Fish. It's a full deck of cards and Go Fish, but they're all McDonald's themed.
I might have to find some of those. That's interesting to me.
Yeah, that's some weird stuff I know, man. All right, now, because we've talked about all the stuff that you can put in your body, whether it's the cadmium, the glasses, and so on. And we didn't talk about like the Disney plates and everything, because again, they kind of skew a little bit childish, but they are not Happy Meal items.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could have went in, you got your Hercules, your so on and so forth. We're getting out of the kitchen, and we're talking about stuff that's outside of the kitchen.
Ooh, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. So Taco Bell and timepieces. Like, who would have ever thought?
Not me.
Yeah. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate that. Get out of my comments.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the movie Congo randomly got a promotion with Taco Bell.
Totally forgot about this.
Yeah. 1995, hence that's why I have the gorgeous background of the old style Taco Bell, right?
Love it.
You can still find them. Certain people sell them online. They're highly collectible. They are very rare on top of it. But, instead of going straight for Carlos Ali's Rockies, yo quiero Taco Bell. I figured, why not? We're going to talk about the movie Congo.
Congo. That is a fever dream.
Yeah.
But a cool movie, though.
For the time, yeah, it was.
Yeah, for the time, yeah, it was.
Now, speaking of movie merch, okay, you'll notice I say have it the hard way, because it's not have it your way.
Okay.
This was a tie-in with the Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. These movie posters were available exclusively at Burger King for purchase. We know how we all feel about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yes, we do.
Okay. But these are incredibly rare.
I bet they are.
Not because people didn't want them, but because they were originally distributed in Europe first before they hit here in America.
That's so weird, but okay.
Yep. They do go by 3 different names: the Russian, the Rebel, and I cannot remember what it was for Indy. But you'll see you've got, the villainess, you've got Mutt, and you got Dr. Jones right there. And this was done with the BK Adventure line.
Man, they were trying everything back then.
They really are.
They still do, I guess.
But, I will give one little bit of saving grace. The one cool thing that came out of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the video game that came along with it, the Lego version. When you unlocked the alien at the end, that alien had so many powers and abilities for a Lego game. And on top of it, still, after having 100 and some odd minifigure characters, he still was able to get his own separate animations and ways to do things.
Cool.
So that's the only good thing that came out of it.
Yeah. Lego video game.
Good job, TT Games.
This is more up my alley right here.
Clever girl, that's right. So speaking of Burger King, staying right there, we're talking about Jurassic Park watches. I bet you had one of these as a kid, didn't you?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I had one. I would have wanted that raptor eye, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I would have remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, these again, these are not Happy Meal toys, and that's what everybody's got to understand. Like these were, cool that for parents to go and get for their kids or the parents themselves, but ultimately they were out for the masses. So, I mean, I don't know if I personally would have been a executive or a business person and walking in going, it's half past a raptor's eye,
You know what we need? Jurassic Park watches.
Exactly. It's
I respect
peculiar.
it.
You're like, yeah, you're buying them for your kids, but again, not in the Happy Meal.
It was such it took over pop culture when that movie came out, and it was
still
everywhere.
does.
It still does, but like this was just a weird thing. Like that's what happens when you're that big. Your name just gets thrown on the weirdest stuff, and just happened to be one of them. This one is my favorite slide that you put up here.
Thank you. So this is what's really, really weird. Do you know the history of the California raisins?
Not really, very little.
So they were actually started by the California Agriculture Society out
I do
there
remember.
to actually help promote healthier living and by eating, your fruits and whatnot.
Yeah.
But do you know where Hardee's came from?
No.
It's based out of North Carolina. Originally based out of North Carolina. So how is it a company from North Carolina gets the claymation grapes tied in here? And you could find, honestly, I don't know how, but you can still find these figures out and about. Like I didn't even think of it. I passed probably a few at the antique store the other day.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you did.
The weird thing is that these were released in 1987, 88, 91, big, huge gap, then 2001. Now, my speculation is why it went from 91 to 2001 with the big gap is this is when Hardee's and Carl's Jr. was doing their acquisitions. So, yeah, but a great throwback. And come on, the California Rains were awesome. If you were an 80s baby, like
this is another one that kind of held pop culture in a chokehold for, like I said, the late 80s right there, 87, 88. My mom worked at a Hardee's when I was a kid during those years and would bring home so many of these. I had so many California raisins, and I think I still have a few somewhere. I'd have to dig and find them, but dude, she would bring them home all the time, and I would have so many different California raisins. I wish I kept them all. I don't know where they're all at now, but they were fascinating to me. The commercials were great.
The commercials were great. These are from the same folks that did the claymation style for, Rankin Bass, Rudolph, and, all those great Halloween shows, Heat Miser, Freeze Miser. And then to get this just out of, oh, hey, these guys are cool and groovy. I think that it came off with that real cool power play Office City style thing they were trying to do and push really in the 80s, like cool.
Yes.
And one thing I didn't put on here tonight was when McDonald's did Mac the Knife.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't want to because I was like, yeah, everybody knows him, Mac the Knife. So, but again, it goes back to that whole aesthetic that they were really trying to push, and that's just in mass media.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're trying to grab the largest audiences, I guess. Oh man.
Now, we talked about this back in April during our month of
we did.
April O'Neil. So you make sure you go back. We have, the playlist of everything that's going on here. I told you I was going to hide some NECA figures on here, and I did. But you want to talk about turtles taking over the world. They took off so well. They went on a world tour because they were coming out of their shells.
So cool.
Wow, that was a great tagline right there.
That was really good. If you don't know, Pizza Hut was like the coolest back in the late 80s, early 90s for cool stuff like this and other things like Book It and stuff like that.
But the fact that they were able to, obviously work with the turtles and everything that they were doing, like, hi, wow, turtles love pizza. Where's a pizza place that everybody can go down and sit and eat? Sure as hell not Domino's, but you could go to Pizza Hut.
You know what's funny though? In the movie, they're always eating Domino's pizza, but like
that's because they deliver in 30 minutes or less.
But all their cross promotional stuff was with Pizza Hut.
Yep. Now, if you take a look down here, down by Mickey's beautiful face, you'll see the NECA figures as well. What I love the fact that they did with these is that if you take a look, Raph and Donnie are more based on their versions that you see in the video and stage version. Mikey and Leo were on the original promotional figure or promotional suits and whatnot they had. So if you saw them any behind the scenes or the Oprah Winfrey stuff before they went on stage and talked about human turtle relations, and if you know, you know.
Yeah.
So what I like is that they did mix it up, and I would assume because it is NECA, they probably have the head swaps and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But what's even better, I still have my original version.
That's awesome, man.
Yep. I can't. I like. The funny thing is that I only have a few boxes left from stuff from my childhood, and I went up to Mrs. Cuff and I said, "Honey, which box is this in? Because we know it's only out of one or two boxes. Because I have that much stuff left from my childhood.
Yeah.
Not trying to get it at anybody's pity party. I've just moved a lot.
Yeah.
And she said it's in the pancake box. There's a reason it's the pancake box. Don't ask.
Okay.
I still have these songs in my playlist on Spotify.
As you should.
As I should. And then interestingly enough, if you don't know and you want to find out who the actual singers are, because it wasn't Mikey, Raph, Donnie, or Leo.
No.
If you take the original cassette tape, which is the one that is the light blue one with Mikey holding the guitar there, if you look in the liner notes, you'll see that it says that every single turtle had a vocal coach. Those vocal coaches were the singing voices for the turtles.
That's fair. And they did a great job.
They did an amazing job. They were terrific. Oh, and secondly, they also didn't have shells.
Oh yeah, that was the weirdest thing. They're just wearing jean vests with no shells.
They've got the Canadian tuxedo going.
Cool, man. But where's your shell?
They were coming out of their shells.
They came out of them. Yeah, I get it. It's just not right. Wow, West. So
speaking of interesting movies,
yes, this one is a what's the word? A guilty pleasure of mine. I enjoy watching Wild Wild West, even though it is a terrible movie. But it is so a lot to do with Kenneth Branagh, honestly, he just went all in on that character. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, everybody's cool in it. But I thought it was really cool that Burger King had a promotion where you could buy those silly little glasses that Jim West and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember his name. Anyway, that they would wear to look kind of cool. It was like a modern Western chic look.
It was a steampunk look.
It was steampunk for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That whole movie, probably helped launch the steampunk or at least make it popular.
I was gonna say put it really into the pop culture eye.
Yeah, for sure. But it's such a weird thing, right? Like you can go to again Jurassic Park watches from Burger King. Now I'm gonna go buy sunglasses from Burger King.
And the worst part is when I was doing my homework on this, people said from what the comments were saying is that you've never heard of this movie.
Gotta go watch it, Cat. Gotta go. Just be prepared.
I think Cat needs to do a retro movie review for Nerd Edition now.
Oh man, that would be cool. Oh, Wild Wild West? Yes, I would love
that. And then we'll come back and go make this look good. Oh wait, wrong movie.
Oh man.
But anyway, doing my homework for this, I found out that a lot of people were saying these were the feather lightest glasses you'd ever find in your life. Like I'm
sure.
And they'd fall right off your face.
I'm sure.
Because they had to make how many millions, thousands, hundreds, thousands?
Yeah. It's right up there with the Matrix glasses that you pinch on your nose. They would fall off.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody did those in a promotion, but
no, they didn't. No. They were a very specific one. I believe Ray-Ban made those.
Yeah. But yeah, that was kind of that like very uncomfortable sunglasses era. The only retro movies you get me to watch are in old school Disney animated films. I draw the line at old action films.
That's a shame. This movie has a good guy. It has a princess. It has a bad guy. It has a really big monster. Look, I can make this a Disney movie no matter what. Okay.
If you were to animate this movie, it would be no difference. You just make it animated, be like, yeah, it's a Disney movie. Take out maybe some of the adult things. There's not a whole lot in there. It's for kids. No doubt, for sure. Oh man.
Okay. So this is where we go. Now you'll notice we don't have a lot of stuff from the 2000s on.
Oh,
There's a very good reason from that. And I really think that is because they didn't want to do a lot of these cross promotions because one, how much it costs. Two, it was trying to get, it's where you spend your money more often. And also we didn't want to go back to doing all the cups and everything as well. So as far as physical, tangible things, we really didn't find much. But the real reason it brought us in here was the adult Happy Meals that, again, McDonald's ruling the world. This was the first one that they introduced back in 2022. This was a collaboration with McDonald's and Cactus Plant Flea Market. I have been trying to say that all day.
It's so tough.
And I don't get it.
Dude, but as Kat says here, it caught fire. Like, you couldn't get them anywhere if you tried. You know what I mean? Everybody was buying these things faster than you could imagine.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either, but I'm saying, like, I tried to get one because I didn't get it. I was like, well, I want to understand what this is. So they're out. They're like, okay, well, I'll just take a regular Big Mac meal then, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. And just for the nightmare fuel, I added right by your face, sticking out the original Ronald McDonald, as played by Willard Scott.
Oh my God.
If anybody really wants to see what Ronald McDonald looked like, go look it up.
Go look it up. Or don't.
Oh, it's hilarious. He has a little tray that it's never-ending food. He could have solved world hunger.
Yeah,
but why he had this weird hat thing, I have no idea. And then following up, so it looks like McDonald's is going to be speaking of which, McDonald's is going to be doing these, adult collectors meals every year since. And so then we have the Kerwin Frost McNugget meal. This was, again, he's an artist. He designed all these characters. I have them myself. I have like 2 of them. I didn't get the one I wanted.
These make more sense. They're McDonald's adjacent, like, at least, they're nostalgic. You've got chicken nugget buddies or whatever they were called. I can't remember.
Yep, the McNugget buddies.
Yeah. So yeah, I get this one.
I get this one, and I think that McDonald's has realized that because of now their reputation, the only thing they can really base their stuff in is nostalgia.
Yeah.
Because we're the generation that grew up on McNuggets. If you think about it, McNuggets only came out in the early 80s with 4 original sauces. And if you can find that YouTube training video, you've been warned. It's not very politically correct for nowadays. Just saying.
No.
But yeah, so the cool thing is you can mix and match, and they came with little backstories and whatnot. And I thought that was fun. Oh yeah, I got like 2. And the weird thing is that it has the little cactus plant farm, whatever the heck, dude, hiding in there too.
So is that what Derwin Frost or Kerwin? I don't know much about him. Is he like
this connected? Is one of those smile, nod, and say, oh.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. But this one was more in line. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we go to 2024. Again, McDonald's is really finding a lot of collaborators with artists.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was lined up with an artist, and I lost my notes. Sorry, my dog ate my homework. But this was collectible glasses.
We're going back to basics.
Yep.
But I like this though. They're original, and they're based on the characters.
And they don't contain lead.
And they don't contain lead. Thank God. Oh man.
Yeah. And the fun thing is that these were also, again, hitting back on the nostalgia for us. Barbie, Beanie Babies, Coca-Cola, Hello Kitty, Peanuts, Shrek, Jurassic Park, Minions, and then just McDonald's.
Whack Arnold's.
But this was all great. This was great. Some of them feature McDonald's spirit, like the Cowboy McNugget Buddy, the McDonald's Dragster from 1993. It's available all day long, and you could get it, 1 cup. Collection meals available all day long. You can also add to your collection when the mood right. Each meal includes one of the following option of sausage McMuffin with cheese. So you can get one for breakfast, or you can get one for lunch with a Big Mac or Chicken McNugget meal, which they have been doing consistently for the adult meals. That it's either a 10-piece McNugget meal or a Big Mac.
Big Mac. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I actually don't remember these. And they're so
I
new.
don't. I think they fell like really below the radar because it wasn't as odd as, you know, Weirdo McNuggets or Four Eyes McGrimace.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and then this year we got 2.
One of them is really, really cool. The
Chicken Jockey?
Yes. That was the first time where I was like, I want to get an adult Happy Meal. Like, I was like, I got to get one of those.
I got them.
Yeah, I got that Grimace too. Never got the ones I wanted.
Yeah, I wanted the fries and the Big Mac, but
yeah.
Interesting enough, these sit up with my food pops in my kitchen, so
that's cool. They fit in well.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I've
this
seen
one just came out a week and a half ago.
I don't get it.
I don't get. I mean, my diabetes does not get the milkshake.
Oh no, for sure.
But interesting enough, these tin boxes, collectibles, these Ronald McDonald Land collectible tins. Now, I'm surprised you don't get this. Those boxes are reminiscent of the old cookie packs from when we were kids.
I see it now. Okay. Yes, the boxes of cookies.
Yep, that they would have in that big.
I didn't look at them, and I just remember reading. It sounds something like, I forgot what it was called. Not McDonald's Land, but like something. But anyway, nothing made that connection with me, so I didn't look at it for very long. I was like, pass. So that's cool. That's cool.
So that's everything that we've taken a bite out of this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully it wasn't hard to swallow.
Oh. You got one more?
I mean, I just hope somebody isn't too salty about this at the end of the day.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
But, you know, we want to thank everybody for joining us. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up. We've got some new ideas coming up. We're going to be doing some things, collaborating. And obviously with New York Comic-Con coming up, we are on the road to Comic-Con. So make sure that you hit that button and make sure that you subscribe. You're going to ding the thing and make it ring. Hit that bell for the notifications. And then smack that thumbs up to let Michael know that we're doing our job and we're doing it well.
Heck yeah.
So again, everybody, make sure you go out there, eat a vegetable today. All right. If we've talked way too much fast food, and potato does not count.
It totally counts.
You know,
get tomatoes on your cheeseburger.
Look, I waited tables for years and years and years. You do not want to know my whole theory about.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll let it go.
Anyhow, thank you so very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you here with us. Mickey, as always, man, you just go down as smooth as a chocolate shake, and I love it, man.
Thank you.
But again, make sure to stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Tap this week, all the comic book reviews, Wrestling Night Live, and more and more and more to come.
Stay on the website. That is where you'll get all the information from.
That's right.
Nerdinitiative.com.
And as always, we just want to remind you that when you play
for keeps.
I'm out. Thank you, drive through.
Great night. Extra.